Going straight to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who's just arrived at the residence of senior BJP leader Lal Krishna Advani.
अगर बात की जाए तो 14 साल की छोटी उम्र में 1941 में अपने सियासी जीवन की शुरुआत की थी लाल कृष्ण आडवाणी ने, और इसके बाद उन्होंने पूरा जीवन आरएसएस और भाजपा की स्थापना में लगा दिया। अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी की अगुवाई में आडवाणी 2002 से 2004 तक देश के 7वें उप प्रधानमंत्री रहे और 2015 में उन्हें भारत के दूसरे सर्वोच्च नागरिक सम्मान पद्म विभूषण।
Prime Minister Modi has arrived at the residence of Lal Krishna Advani, paying his respects to him today. It's the 96th birthday celebration of senior BJP leader, veteran Lal Krishna Advani, who's turned 96 today. Prime Minister Modi is greeting Lal Krishna Advani on his birthday today. Advani, remember, has been the architect of the Bharatiya Janata Party, scripted the rise of the BJP. The longest serving president of the BJP has had a stupendous parliamentary career of 3 decades. He's credited for scripting the rise of the BJP as a major political force in the country. He's turned 96 today. He's been the former Deputy Prime Minister as well. The Prime Minister has reached Advani's residence to wish him on his birthday. Previously, President Draupadi Murmu and Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar also wished Advani on his birthday over the phone today, is what we've been told. He's been credited for scripting the rise of the BJP as a major political force in the country. The Prime Minister visiting L.K. Advani today on the occasion of his 96th birthday. On your screens are pictures of Prime Minister Modi visiting L.K. Advani and his family today on the occasion of his 96th birthday. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is also there along with the Prime Minister. He's the man who has had an interesting political journey, by and large credited with the rise of the BJP as a political force to reckon with in the country. Akshay Dongre is getting us more details. Interesting pictures coming in today, in spite of the fact, Akshay, that we must recall that both of these gentlemen, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and L.K. Advani, have had some amount of friction, at least ostensibly, in the past when it came to announcing the Prime Ministerial candidate for 2014, when Advani by and large was seen as sidelined to make way for Narendra Modi, isn't it? Today, the Prime Minister is wishing him on his birthday, has gone to pay his respects to him on his birthday.
Well, absolutely, Sneha. And yes, there has been friction between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Mr. L.K. Advani, but what we have seen in the Bharatiya Janata Party, the trend, the way the party works, the organization comes first, and that is what is being portrayed right now. And these pictures from the residence of Mr. L.K. Advani, these kind of pictures come out every year on each and every birthday of Mr. L.K. Advani. Prime Minister Narendra Modi makes sure that he visits Mr. L.K. Advani, not just because he's a senior leader, but also because still in a lot of cadre of the Bharatiya Janata Party and a lot of voters of the BJP, especially those who have seen the meteoric rise of the BJP from 1984, when the party had 2 Lok Sabha seats, to 1998, when the party received over 180 seats, 182 seats to be precise. That was the meteoric rise, and L.K. Advani was at the center stage as far as the BJP's politics is concerned, BJP's rise is concerned, and especially he's also considered as the architect of the Hindutva politics in the entire country. So there is a large voter base among the BJP that still considers L.K. Advani as a very senior leader, very prominent leader as far as moving the party in a straight line is concerned. We have seen that during Rath Yatra as well. That was Mr. L.K. Advani was one of the most important leaders when it comes to the Rath Yatra, and all of these, all the events that transpired after that, the way an entire voter base shifted towards BJP after the Bharatiya Janata Sangh, that is being considered as the reason of the success of the BJP that we are seeing today. getting back-to-back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has won back-to-back majority on its own as far as BJP is concerned, and that has all been in the making ever since the BJP was found by LK Advani and other of his contemporaries. Today it is his 96th birthday. He has completed 95 years, and these are the visuals outside from outside the residence of Mr. LK Advani. It has been over 40 minutes that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has come here. He has been at the residence of Mr. LK Advani, and before Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Mr. Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, also visited here. And what we have been seeing as far as in terms of trends are concerned, senior BJP leaders have always, in fact, appreciated, or rather, they have always paid their respect as far as the contribution of Mr. LK Advani and other of his contemporaries like Murli Manohar Joshi are concerned, who have been the backbone of the party for good 20 years. Now, and when we talk about the legacy of Mr. LK Advani, he has not just been one of those leaders who has been the founder of the party. He has been the 7th Deputy Prime Minister of India. He has been the Home Minister of India from 1998 to 2004. He has also held several other portfolios as well, and he has been a worker of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh for a very long time. In fact, at the age of 14, he joined the RSS as a full-time volunteer pracharak, and he has been working with the ideology of RSS. He has been working with the same ideology for so many years, for almost 7 decades now, and that exactly is the reason that among a lot of BJP cadre, he is still widely considered as one of the tallest leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And again, I would like to show you the residence of Mr. LK Advani. You can see it has been 40 minutes. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been here for a very long time, and he is one of those leaders who is considered the backbone of the party, who has been considered the backbone of the party from the very beginning, one of the founders, one of the architects of the BJP, and that exactly is the reason it becomes extremely important for leaders like Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit him each and every year. And even though from the political point of view, Mr. LK Advani has not been contributing a lot as far as the BJP is concerned, but he's still considered as one of the core leaders of the BJP. And now the cavalcade of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as you can see, is leaving from here, and to signify the importance of the role of Mr. LK Advani as far as the BJP's politics is concerned is also because today there was a cabinet meeting, and that has been shifted from morning, when it generally happens, to evening at about 4:30 p.m. to in fact ensure that Prime Minister Narendra Modi goes and visits Mr. LK Advani at his residence. And that exactly is the reason that all the leaders, all the other ministers have been accommodating as far as this particular event is concerned. Neha?
Yes, and Akshay, you rightly pointed out that, for the BJP, the organizations comes before everything else, and that's the reason why, in spite of the friction that we were speaking about, these are pictures that come in year after year of the Prime Minister and the top leaders of the BJP meeting Mr. Advani on the occasion of his birthday. In fact, in 2014, there was a lot of criticism when it was being said that Advani, along with many other leaders, were actually just relegated to the Margdarshak Mandal, isn't it?
Well, yes, that was the case as far as BJP's internal politics is concerned. But what we have seen in the BJP and what we have been reiterating is that when it comes to organizational changes, the Bharatiya Janata Party has one thing, that the decision will have to be made after internal discussions. The frictions, the rift between the party is generally not visible. It was visible during 2014 elections. It was seen that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had sidelined Mr. LK Advani, as he was considered the most important leader, the populist leader at that given point of time with his development pitch. And Mr. LK Advani was considered a hardcore Hindutva leader, and that exactly is the reason that the sidelining, or rather the friction between these two leaders, was pretty evident at that given point of time. But still, to in fact sideline those differences, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has ensured that he pays a due respect to the leader, despite the differences, despite the ideological, or rather differences within the party, within the organization, and to ensure that cadre does not feel that there are rifts between the top leaders of the party.
Thanking you for the moment, Akshay Dongre, getting us all of those details. We've also been given to understand, Akshay is telling us that the Prime Minister has now left the residence of L.K. Advani. He stayed with him for about 30 minutes or so.